Alright, today we're doing standard and metric conversions. You should have 2 pages. Look just like this. This is on page 29. And 30. And it is standard and metric conversions. Alright, so the first thing we're going to talk about is the land of gallon. And of course, our G stands for gallon, the abbreviation GAL. And in the land of gallon, there are 4 queens. So we make 4 Q's inside of our G. And our Q stands for quart. Each of our queens have a prince and a princess. And of course, P stands for pint. And each of our princes and princesses have 2 children. So we put 2 C's inside of our P's. And our C stands for cups. So that's just something to help us remember that there are 4 quarts in a gallon. There are 2 pints in each quart, and there are 2 cups in each pint. And then we have our metric scale. We have kilo, hecto, deca, base, which is meter, gram, and liter, deci, centi, milli. So if you go up, you are dividing. If you go down, you are multiplying. And you're always doing that by 10. So it's very easy because it's just a simple move of your decimal. So what helps us remember kilo, hecto, deca, base, deci, centi, milli is the saying, King Henry died unexpectedly drinking chocolate milk. So King Henry died unexpectedly drinking chocolate milk. You've got kilo, hecto, deca, base, which is also known as, as unit, deci, centi, milli. And a lot of times I will draw it, I will just write out the letters. King Henry died unexpectedly drinking chocolate milk. And I know that if I'm starting at unit and I'm going over to centi, I would move my decimal twice to the right. Or if I was starting at unit and I was going all the way back to kilo, I would move my decimal 1, 2, 3 times to the left. So writing it horizontally sometimes is a little bit easier for us because we know which way that we're moving our decimal. So let's look at the next page. The next page looks at length. These are our custom units. 1 foot has 12 inches. 1 yard has 3 feet. And a mile has 5,280 feet. Okay, we did a little bit of this with our land of gallon. 1 cup has 8 ounces. 1 pint is 2 cups. 1 quart is 2 pints. And 1 gallon is 4 quarts. Mass, 1 pound is 16 ounces. And 1 ton is 2,000 pounds. Time, 1 hour is 60 minutes. 1 minute is 60 seconds. A week has 7 days. And a year has 52 weeks. So let's go down here and practice. With our practice, 21 feet is how many yards? Well, I know that there are 3 feet in a yard. So if I take 21 and divide it by 3, that would mean I have 7 yards. If I have 15,840 feet and I want to know how many miles that is, I would just divide by 5,280, and that would give me 3 miles. Five and a half hours equals how many minutes? I would have to multiply by 60. 5 and a half times 60 is 330 minutes. Okay, here's a problem that we can use our King Henry died unexpectedly drinking chocolate milk. We are starting at centimeters and we need to go to meters, which is a unit. So we would go once, twice, and we're going to our left. So we would move our decimal once, twice to our left. So that would be 8.59 meters. Next we have 40 ounces. How many pounds would that be? Well, I know that there are 16 ounces in a pound, so if I divide 40 by 16, that would give me 2.5 pounds. Moving on, 5 miles equals how many feet? If I multiply 5 by 5,280, that would give me 26,400 feet. Eight tons equals how many pounds? Each ton has 2,000 pounds, so if I multiply by 2,000, that would be 16,000 pounds. 2 cups has how many ounces? Well, I know each cup has 8 ounces, so if I multiply 2 by 8, I would get 16 ounces. Okay, here's another example where our King Henry died unexpectedly. Drinking chocolate milk would help us. We are at kilometers, and we need to go to meters. So we're going once, twice, 3 times to our right. So we would go once, twice, 3 times to our right. 5 needs a couple placeholders, so this would be 5,000 meters. Last one, we've got millimeters, and we're going to centimeters. So millimeter to centimeter, we go over once to the left, so we would go over once to the left, and that would be 60 centimeters.